It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Boston Celtics. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson alongside. David Aldridge is with us from the floor tonight. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Tyrese Maxey is able to play either guard spot. He says it's just basketball IQ and feel of the game. I pride myself on being a basketball player and being able to do both. I know when James is not in the game, I'll have the ball in my hands and have to create for myself and for others. Kevin?
Nice to have that versatility, isn't it, David? Thank you. And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the one spot. And for Philadelphia, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now here's Smart. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Outside, Maxey to the paint. Over to the left wing. A nice shot by Tucker.
Nice pass by Embiid, smartly taking advantage of a wide-open man.
Here's Smart. Williams, a screen on Harris. Deflects the pass. Embiid with the steal. 11 feet away. Tries again. And he lays it up and in.
Love the activity from Embiid, just doing whatever he can to keep plays alive, getting rewarded for it there.
Smart passes to Tatum. That three off the mark. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start off the game.
And some added toughness on the roster, something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
And the pass to Smart. Outside, Horford. And here's Tatum for 3. The shot that time, not on target. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Harris finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Outside, Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Tatum against Harris. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Tatum down low. Harris is there. Tatum's shot is off.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Embiid against Williams, and they double up Embiid. Tucker inside. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Horford. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Tatum with it. Now defended by Embiid. Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Passes it to Harden. Back to Maxey. And that one, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He will gladly take those.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Williams dishes to Smart. Williams sets a screen for Smart. Williams kicks to Tatum. Brown outside. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris looking it over. Harden finds Embiid. Pass to Harris. Here's Tucker. Second chance effort. A three ball. Drills it from outside.
You can just see how decisive Harris is. Effective at catching passes and just firing it quickly.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Philadelphia will go for a different look here. George Niang, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Korkmaz checked in for Maxey. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for James Harden. And a new group in for the Celtics. Grant Williams is checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. Brogdon, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Celtics trail by 8. Brogdon outside. Gallinari outside. He dishes it to Brown. Pass to Pritchard. 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. A shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Here's the three. Embiid. And Embiid is right there.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now, here's Brogdon. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Korkmaz passes to Melton. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Embiid kicks to Thybulle. Now the pass to Niang. Here's Embiid. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Brown outside. Gallinari down low. Guarded by Embiid. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Second shot opportunity. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Melton feeling it out a bit to the inside. Here's Embiid. Yep, it counts. Embiid's got 6.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, 76ers pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Maxey with it on the floor for Boston. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Smart. And it's Williams at the 5. And they pick up 2.
Fighting for those points, the Beard playing tough.
And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Williams dishes to Horford. Brogdon outside. For 3, Williams trying to break free, and it's Malcolm Brogdon with the 3. Brogdon's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Maxey against Brogdon. Maxey, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Brogdon kicks to Smart. Williams looking around. And it's Brogdon off the drive, and Williams is right there.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Harden outside. Maxey against Brogdon. Out to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Here's Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. Tucker's got 5 now.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And here is Brogdon. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to them?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Al Harden, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Top of the key, Harris. To the middle. Tucker can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's Smart. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tatum finds Horford. 18 feet out. Count it. And the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from Brogdon.
A quality shooter from that area. When you let Brogdon feel comfortable from there, he'll torch you.
Left side, Maxey. Back to Harden. From the arc. Horford with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Here's Smart. No good from outside. The 76ers leading by 9. Maxey passes to Harden. Fires the 3. Cans it from downtown. Harden's got 5 points now this quarter.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Shake Milton in for James Harden. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams, he's checked in for Robert Williams. Gallinari comes in for Al Horford. Brown, he's checked in for Malcolm Brogdon. And it's White in for Marcus Smart. Now here's White, defended by Milton. Passes to Brown. The three. Korkmaz grabs the miss. The 76ers leading by 12. Pass to Milton. This is to Harris. Now Milton. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. And the 76ers lead by 14.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
Williams, a screen on Melton. Here's Brown. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Embiid following the basket by Jaylen Brown.
Even though he had space, there is never an easy fadeaway.
Melton against White. Williams sends a screen for White. A three-pointer, no good. The 76ers leading by 12. Now, here's Milton. He feeds it to Embiid. Over Tatum. Again, Embiid missing. The Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Williams. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics. Here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
You just gotta admire the strength of Embiid, able to work through that aggressive coverage.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Jason, still a close one. What do you think happened there in the first half?
Feeling all right. We got to do a much better job defensively. We're not where we need to be, especially on the defensive end, so we got to pick it up second half.
Yeah, we'll see if you're more connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look they wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Now here's Smart after the miss from Joel Embiid. The 3 from Tatum drops in the tray. Tatum's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Boston. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
Celtics trail by 8. Smart kicks to Tatum. Williams a screen on Harris. Tatum with it. Now defended by Embiid. And Williams gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
Showing that aggressive nature. Williams competes hard, doesn't back down, and he'll let his opponent know he's not afraid of the contact.
Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Over Williams. Kept alive. Tucker. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
That one on Smart.
First team foul.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
That's good from Tucker. And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, is that something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Trailing here by 8. He kicks it to Horford. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 8 rebounds in this game. On the way, Harris. Guarded by Tatum. Harden against Horford. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Horford.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston.
Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the 76ers. Boston also with the sub. Ogden's checked in. And Greg, Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he bore the run.
Maxey with it. And here's Embiid. Outside, Maxey. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Embiid's got his 3rd assist on the night. Smart deciding where to go with it. The pass to Horford. Brown outside. Boston, no good that time either.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Thibault kicks to Harden. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 14. Outside, Smart. Back to Brown. Shot to stop the run. That doesn't go either for Brown.
got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Gallinari outside. Pass to Brogdon to end the cold streak. He lays it in. Brogdon's got 7.
And the size and muscle of Brogdon, able to shrug off the contact with ease on the way up.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now. And the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Now, here's Thibault. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 4 on the shot clock. Harden's shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Brogdon. He has 7. Brown wide open. He fires. No good on the 3. Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Here's Embiid following the bucket by the Celtics over Williams. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, and every season, Embiid seems to improve as a scorer, adding different elements and wrinkles to his game.
Gallinari, a screen on Melton. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Embiid finds Thibault. Here's Niang. Here's Embiid. Again, Philadelphia.
Now look, he can certainly extend his range, but Embiid is very comfortable from distance.
Brown outside. Pass to Gallinari. 20 seconds left to play in the third. Stolen away. Melton against Brogdon. Pass to Niang. The dish now to Harden. The tray. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We come back right after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 17-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. And it's Williams at center. Now, here's Melton. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Baseline jumper. No good off the front iron. Celtics trail by 17. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Williams. And Williams slams it in.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside positioning, he just goes for the finish.
Now Melton. The pass to Harris. Outside, Maxey. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Korkmaz. There's the triple. No good. And the Celtics going the other way now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Now, here's Maxey. Feeds to Harris. He dishes it to Tucker. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 15. Smart up top. He's guarded by Melton. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. From deep. Rebounded by Tucker. The 76ers have gone 0-3 to start the fourth quarter. Korkmaz kicks to Melton. Here's Harris. Another miss by Philadelphia. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Goes back up. And it's good on the way in.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
A moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Joel Embiid.
And the D tried to get physical with him down low tonight, and it really backfired. Instead, he's just throwing them up. He was aggressive, inviting the contact, and really just taking it straight to him.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He likes where things are headed, but he cautioned them to play smart the rest of the way. He said carelessness with the ball, with assignments, with rotations, any of that can undo what we've worked to accomplish so far. Kevin, they are so close.
Thank you, David. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Derek White picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in.
Coming up to the floor for your Sixer, Joel Embiid.
Here's Tucker. Embiid with the screen on Horford. Tucker the pass to Embiid. Misses and the dry spell continues. Celtics trail by 13. Down low. And White with the stuff.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Stolen by Smart. Outside Tatum. This one for three. Tatum with another miss. The 76ers leading by 11. Hilton on top. White covering. Hilton the pass to Maxey. Good work defensively by Smart. The Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Tatum no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Bounce pass Maxey. Shoots a fader. Embiid, no good. Celtics trail by 11. Pass to Tatum. Outside, Smart. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
Timeout called the 76ers. Anthony Melton. He's checked in for Philadelphia. Harden comes in for Shake Milton. Celtics also with a sub. Brown's checked in. Harden with it. There's the pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. One shot.
We've got 1:48 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Harris against Tatum, looking to end his cold spell, and the dunk by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Now, here is Harden, beyond the arc. And Tucker kicks to Melton. Harden looking it over. Inside. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown dishes to Tatum. Takes a three. The shot. No good. They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Harris against Brown. Passes it to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Embiid. It's good. And the 76ers lead by 11.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Here's Harris. And Tatum pulls it down. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Bucket is good.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
And here's Harden. So the 76ers win it. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Hey, thanks very much, Joel. Quality night offensively. How do you evaluate your performance?
Efficiency-wise, I've been struggling a little bit lately, so, this game was about just letting the game come to me. And I felt like I did. My teammates found me. We got through. We got the win. That's the most important thing.
Winning ugly is better than losing pretty, right? Congrats. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.